aerial views showing us the damage from the Eagle Creek fire in the Gorge. Landslides are a big concern right now in burn zones, and we saw that issue at Horsetail Falls yesterday. It is surrounded by loose rocks, scorched trees, and some of that debris has already slid, unfortunately. However, on a positive note, there are some signs of hope out there. New vegetation has started to sprout in some of those burned out areas. And Ashley, all this week we've been featuring businesses in the Gorge impacted by the fire. Today, check out those beautiful blooms brought to us by Bloomsbury Fine Flowers in Stevenson. Owner Bonnie Heemeyer is here. You also own a clothing store in Stevenson called Out on a Limb. So you are a very busy lady.
I am, yes.
How have you been impacted by the fire?
Well, the smoke was really bad for us on the other side of the river, and I'd say for most of it, we just had a front row seat to watching what was happening, and it was just a very frightening time for everybody.
Were you open for business, your two shops?
We closed for 3 to 4 days because the smoke was so bad, and I was concerned about inventory getting ruined, and just not really encouraging people to be out and about anyway, because it was a really unsafe situation.
Well, especially when you're dealing with florals, because they're so delicate. Did the smoke or any of the air affect the flowers at all?
No, well, we do have a flower farm in Stevenson as well. It's another business as part of our flower shop, and things were coated in ash, but I think nature has a way of, that stuff just comes around. But
well, you brought a beautiful arrangement. Tell us a little bit about your products here.
Okay, well, this is just an example of our flower style. We're kind of a naturalistic garden shop, and a lot of the things in this arrangement are from our flower farm. The dahlias, the amaranthus, the smoke.
Beautiful for fall.
Zinnias, so we grow all that seasonally.
And what's the berry?
That's bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
Yeah, that's a really popular piece.
This is different though?
Yes, this is a type of rose hip.
Okay, wow,
but,
gorgeous.
One of the nice things about having our own flower farm is that we get to work with a lot of fun, interesting vegetation that makes the arrangements pop. You know, not really a traditional florist, but more inspired by the garden and the area where we live. And then the other things I brought was we do a lot of weddings throughout the Gorge, and just a few examples of our work there. And
excuse me, did you have any weddings that had to be canceled because of the smoke?
Actually, we did have a situation where one of our brides, or the couples that we were working with, decided 4 days before the wedding to change venues.
It's a little stressful.
It was stressful, yes. I had planners calling, mothers of the bride calling, and wanting to make sure I could get the flowers to Portland. And at that point, the fire had just jumped the river and gone over to Archer Mountain. So I was not real comfortable making that commitment, because at that point we were wondering if we were going to be evacuating Stevenson. So I just had put out feelers to find another florist, and they did. So yeah, we did lose some wedding business over that as well.
Had to improvise. Now your clothing is really unique. You're wearing this beautiful piece
here. Thank you. Yes, this is alpaca.
Tell us, it's alpaca. Is that what you feature there at Out on a Limb?
No, this is just a line that we brought in for holidays for selling, and we've sold the throws before. These are just beautiful. They make like a great throw for the couch or a nice little car blanket, but good for gift giving. And then this poncho is also the alpaca, and then just some nice accessories. Here are some women's scarves, the fingerless gloves that are so popular. So.
I love all the colors. It looks so soft. This
we love color.
Yeah, where do you find your pieces?
I go to shows. Yeah, I go to various shows to do all my buying. Yeah.
In both your stores, right in Stevenson?
Yeah, they're both side by side.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, right on the main drag.
So you couldn't decide flowers or clothing, so you did both.
Well, I have had the flower business now for 18 years and clothing for 4. We opened that up.
All right, well, all the best to you as you get back on your feet following the fire. Bloomsbury Fine Flowers and Out on a Limb Clothing, both there in Stevenson.
Thanks.
Well, we're showing flowers here, and that got us thinking about